Valletta, Malta's capital, a city built by knights, a city eternally tied to the sea. It sits on a peninsula on the main island of Malta. The location is strategic, controlling the Grand Harbour. Valletta is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It is a city of honey-coloured buildings with narrow, winding streets. Valletta is a city where history whispers from every corner. Valletta was designed as a fortress, built after the Great Siege of 1565. The Ottomans tried to capture Malta. The knights and the Maltese people fought back and won. This victory halted the Ottoman advance in the Mediterranean. After the siege, the knights built Valletta, named after their Grand Master, Jean Parisot de la Valette. Valletta was more than just a fortress. It was a symbol of the knights' power and determination. A beacon of Christianity in a turbulent world. The city's design reflects its military purpose. High walls, bastions, and strategically placed cannons, all designed to withstand attack. Valletta is a masterpiece of military engineering. Even today, these fortifications are impressive. They remind us of the city's turbulent past. Valletta stands as a testament to resilience, a city built to endure. The Knights of St. John arrived in Malta in 1530, given Malta by Emperor Charles V of Spain. The knights were to be the defenders of Christendom. Initially, they were not impressed with Malta. It was a barren island, lacking resources. The knights considered it a backwater. They established their base in Birgu, a fortified town across the Grand Harbour. Birgu was their first line of defence. The knights knew Malta was vulnerable. They knew the Ottomans were a threat. They began to fortify the island, but their efforts were not enough to prevent the Great Siege. The Great Siege of 1565 changed everything. The knights, outnumbered but resolute, defended Malta against all odds. Their victory made them heroes. It also made them realize the need for a new, stronger city. Valletta was born from this realization. The knights decided to build a new city on the Scaberras Peninsula, overlooking both the Grand Harbour and Marsamxett Harbour. They brought in the best military engineers, designed a city that was both beautiful and impregnable, laid out a grid system of streets for easy movement of troops and supplies, built high walls and massive bastions, placed cannons at strategic points. No expense was spared. Valletta was to be a symbol of their power, a deterrent to any future attackers. A message to the world. Malta was now a fortress island. The construction of Valletta was a massive undertaking. Thousands of workers were involved. Stone was brought from all over Malta. The knights poured all their resources into the project. Valletta rose from the ground in a remarkably short time. Within a few years, the basic structure of the city was complete. The knights moved their headquarters from Birgu to Valletta. The new city was a testament to the knights' determination, a masterpiece of military engineering and great beauty. The knights commissioned some of the finest architects and artists of the day, built palaces, churches, and public buildings, adorned them with intricate carvings, paintings, and sculptures. Valletta was designed to be a city of grandeur, reflecting the knights' status as a powerful and wealthy order. The knights wanted to create a city that would rival the great capitals of Europe. Their legacy is still evident in Valletta today. Fortifications still stand. Palaces and churches are now museums and art galleries. The city is a living testament to their ambition and artistry. The Knights of St. John left an indelible mark on Malta, shaping the island's history and leaving a legacy that continues to fascinate and inspire. Valletta is a city of many names, known as the Fortress City, but perhaps the most fitting name is the city of St. John. At the heart of Valletta stands St. John's Co-Cathedral, one of the most magnificent churches in the world. The ceiling is a masterpiece of trompe-l'oeil. The floor is a mosaic of marble tombs. Valletta's heart beats with the legacy of St. John. St. John's Co-Cathedral was the spiritual heart of the Knights of St. John, but the Grand Master's palace was the center of their temporal power. This grand edifice dominates Palace Square, the city's main plaza. The palace was once home to the Grand Masters of the Knights. It was here that they held court, received ambassadors, and made decisions that shaped the destiny of Malta. Today, the Grand Master's palace is home to the President of Malta. It also houses the Palace Armory, a collection of weapons and armor from the Knights era. The palace's staterooms are open to the public. Visitors can admire the tapestries, portraits, and furniture that once graced the halls of power. Valletta is a city built for defense. Its fortifications are among the most impressive in the world. At the tip of the peninsula, guarding the entrance to the Grand Harbour, stands Fort St. Elmo. Fort St. Elmo has witnessed some of the fiercest fighting in Malta's history. It was here that the Knights made their last stand against the Ottomans during the Great Siege. The fort was heavily damaged during the siege, but the Knights rebuilt it, making it even stronger than before. They added new bastions, ramparts, and gun emplacements. Today, Fort St. Elmo is home to the National War Museum. Visitors can explore the fort's ramparts, casemates, and gun emplacements. They can learn about Malta's role in World War II. Fort St. Elmo offers stunning views of the Grand Harbour, the city of Valletta, and the surrounding coastline. It is a reminder of Malta's strategic importance throughout history. Valletta is a city that knows how to celebrate. Throughout the year, the city comes alive with festivals and events. These celebrations are a testament to the Maltese people's love of life, their strong religious beliefs, and their rich cultural heritage. One of the most spectacular events is Carnival. For several days in February or March, Valletta is transformed into a riot of color and sound. Floats adorned with elaborate papier-mâché figures parade through the streets. Music fills the air. People in colorful costumes dance and sing. Carnival is a time for letting go, for forgetting one's worries, and for simply enjoying the moment. It is a time when the streets of Valletta are filled with laughter, music, and the infectious joy of celebration. No exploration of Valletta would be complete without savoring the flavors of Maltese cuisine. The island's location at the crossroads of the Mediterranean has resulted in a unique blend of culinary influences. Arabic, Italian, and French flavors have all left their mark on Maltese food. One of the best ways to experience Maltese cuisine is to visit one of the many restaurants and cafes that line Valletta's streets. From cozy family-run trattorias to elegant fine dining establishments, Valletta offers something to suit every taste and budget. Start your culinary journey with a taste of pasticci, flaky pastries filled with ricotta cheese or mushy peas, and no meal in Valletta is complete without a glass of local wine. Valletta may be a city steeped in history, but it is also a vibrant and dynamic place. The streets are always bustling with life. Locals and tourists alike gather in the city's squares and cafes, enjoying the sunshine and the lively atmosphere. As the sun begins to set, Valletta takes on a magical quality. The honey-colored buildings glow in the warm light. The streets are illuminated by the soft glow of street lamps. The sounds of the city blend together in a harmonious symphony. Take a stroll along the waterfront and watch as the fishing boats bob gently in the harbor. The air is filled with the scent of salt water and the sound of seagulls. In the distance, the lights of the three cities twinkle across the water. Valletta is not frozen in time. It is a living, breathing city. Valletta has embraced modernity while preserving its heritage. The city is the political heart of Malta. The Parliament of Malta is located within the imposing walls of the Grand Master's Palace. From these historic chambers, Malta's elected officials govern the nation. Valletta is a city of contrasts. Ancient fortifications stand shoulder to shoulder with modern office buildings. Narrow, winding streets lead to bustling squares lined with shops and cafes. The past and the present coexist in perfect harmony. Despite its small size, Valletta is a cosmopolitan city. Valletta has faced challenges in recent decades. As Malta's economy modernized, some residents and businesses moved out of the city center. Buildings fell into disrepair. However, Valletta has experienced a renaissance in recent years. The Maltese government has invested heavily in the city's restoration and regeneration. Historic buildings have been painstakingly restored to their former glory. New cultural attractions, such as the Muja, Malta's National Museum of Art, have opened their doors. The city has become a hub for creativity and innovation, attracting artists, entrepreneurs, and visitors from around the globe. In 2018, Valletta was designated as the European Capital of Culture. Today, Valletta is a city that effortlessly blends the old and the new. It is a place where history comes alive, where every street corner has a story to tell. But it is also a city that embraces the future, a city that is constantly evolving and reinventing itself. Visitors to Valletta are captivated by its unique charm. They wander through the narrow streets, admiring the honey-colored buildings and the intricate balconies. They marvel at the grandeur of St. John's Co-Cathedral and the imposing fortifications. They soak up the atmosphere in the city's squares and cafes, watching the world go by. They enjoy the flavors of Maltese cuisine and the warmth of the Maltese people. Valletta is a city that stays with you long after you have left. Valletta, a city cast in sunshine, a city hewn from history, a city that embodies the very soul of Malta. It stands as a testament to human endeavor, a beacon of resilience, and an enduring symbol of beauty. From its impregnable bastions to its ornate palaces, Valletta whispers tales of a bygone era. The Knights of St. John, those noble warriors of faith, left an indelible mark on this tiny island. Walk its honey-hued streets and feel the weight of history beneath your feet. Every stone has a story to tell, every corner a secret to reveal. Let the echoes of the past guide you as you explore this open-air museum. The legacy of the Knights is woven into the very fabric of Valletta. But Valletta is more than just a monument to its past. It is a city that thrives on the energy of the present, a dynamic blend of ancient and modern. Amidst the historical grandeur, a contemporary spirit flourishes, breathing new life into the city's ancient walls. Cafes buzz with conversation, their tables spilling out onto sun-drenched squares. Shops offer a tempting array of treasures, from traditional crafts to modern designs. The aroma of Maltese cuisine wafts through the air, enticing visitors to savor the island's culinary delights. Valletta is a city that invites exploration. Get lost in its labyrinthine streets, each turn revealing a hidden gem. As the sun begins its descent, casting a warm glow over the city, find a vantage point and watch as Valletta transforms into a magical spectacle of light and shadow. Valletta beckons travelers to embrace its magic. Wander and wonder, discover and dream. History, culture and escape await in Valletta. Lose yourself in St. John's Co-Cathedral's opulence. Explore the imposing fortifications. Savor a leisurely coffee at a sidewalk cafe. Soak in the city's timeless beauty. Valletta stays with you long after farewell.